Alright folks, we're here and we're ready to build this Lego Bugatti. Yeah, welcome to Harrison building Lego sets. That's right, that's Harrison building Lego sets. That's the playlist anyway. And you would have seen it on this yeah. You've seen it on the picture that's posted. I always like to post the pictures of the stuff we're building so you know what we're building. But yes, it's a Lego Speed Champions Bugatti. Look at that. Here, let's see if we can frame it in. Frame it in. Alright, but before we get started, please don't forget to comment, subscribe, leave a like on the video, hit the bell notification if you're on YouTube. If you're on Rumble, don't forget to follow us there as well. Hit the like and comment section. Much appreciated. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah. And look at all the other socials and stuff. It's all posted. Especially if you're on YouTube. If you're not, if you're on Rumble, just hit the Facebook link and you'll find the other channels I have, or you know, yeah. So that it's all easy. So anyway, it's a Bugatti I can't even say it. I may have actually put this in. Centodieci. Oh, I can't say it. So don't quote me on that. But there you go. That's what it says. You can read it. I don't know if I'll put it all there. I just put Bugatti, but I may put that. In there. So, but here, yeah, there you go. And oh, it looks so lovely. Okay, let's look at the side of the box. I like the Speed Champion cars. I mean, I don't know if I ever would. I would never have the money, but I don't know if I ever would drive a Bugatti. Anyway, I'm not sure. But it's kind of a cool looking car. I like cars anyway, so I'll just, especially Lego, so I'll build any of them, even if they're technically not that cool looking of a car. Let's see. There you go. Yep, we got but yeah, so you got the bottom with the barcode in there. I need so with the barcode and all the other good stuff and choking hazards and, you know, yeah, just read your stuff. You know, it's not hard. I mean, this has Speed Champions. Hello. Let's do this. Come on. There you go. And then you got your other bottom of your box. It actually talks about where they're made from. That's kind of cool because they're made all over. It's not just in one place, which is nice. And then we got the other side. And there you go. There's a small version of a Bugatti, Lego Bugatti. There you are. Love it. And then we got this top side, which will flip around so you can see it. There you go. There's the Speed Champion and the old Bugatti, what we're building. There's the wheel size. I think they're trying to show actual size on that one. Anyway, not a big deal. Lego's small anyway. So I'm not too worried about the size. If you play with Lego, you already know how big Lego is. So there you go. There's the... Look at that. And then I love how they do this. It's up to, there's the Lego one, and it's up to an actual Bugatti of what it's supposed to look like. So, they did good. I do like this idea of Lego cars. I really do. I've seen them in cities now. I love adding them to cities. My city, if you've seen on this channel, is very small. But someday, it's one tower, which that's where I could do. And, it's an inspiration. You should try your own in a small space where I decided to build it in mostly one tower. You could do other ways, but I think it works. So there you go, because I can maximize and put a lot of stuff in one tower. Anyway, so, and it's not even finished, so there you go. But here you go. Here's the Bugatti. Let's open it. Let's get to going. Let's open this box and let's get to building. That's what you're here to see. That's what I'm here to do. Alright, I'm going to be quiet while I pull this out because it's going to be loud. Ah, stickers. You gotta love stickers. Okay. So there you go. That's the box. I'll set the box beside me so I could throw stuff in it. Okay. Here's your sticker book. Or, well, not book. Sticker page, I should call it. There you go. Quite a few stickers. We'll set that off to the side. Here's your book, instructions. Awesome. You could probably build multiple if you just get the pieces once you have the book. Good idea. And here's your bags. Here's bag 3. I just pulled them out, so We'll see. Yeah, here's bag. Yeah, there's bag 3. Bag 1, we'll need that. Bag 2. And bag 4, which we'll put under bag 3. Oh, here. Bag 4. Alright. Here's your wheels. Or your wheel hubs that you pick from. There you go. And here's this. Your build it, what you're going to build on. Here's number 2 bag, which we'll put on top. Actually, this we'll put over here. We'll put on top of number 3. And here's your number 1 bag. There you go. Number 1. Alright, let's open this up. Let's open up our structures first. It's usually a good idea to see if what people were building. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. So, let's open the back. I'll be quiet while we open up. And then that's usually how it goes. And then we'll talk again. Alright, here we go. Alright, the first thing we like to do, I've always liked to do this. I don't think Lego ever, I mean, I know they do it now, but I think Lego didn't always do it that way. But I always put the people together first before I build the Lego. Now they show the person right off the bat. I think old Lego sets they didn't do that, if I remember correctly. Anyway, here you go. There's your person. They have a wrench again. Like I said, I keep collecting these wrenches. Oh, come on, camera. Yeah, there you go. There's the happy little person. Yeah, so maybe if I do it this way, maybe, let's see, will it? Nope. Oh, a little better. Sort of. There you go. There's the person. There it is. Now we did this. Now, let's see if we can build this vehicle. Okay. So let's go in. Let's get started, folks. Let's get started. Okay. We're just, usually I just talk and stuff like this. I mean, I know people, there's a way of doing it. They do the speed build stuff. I just don't. I mean, it's fun. I could see why it'd be fun. But I just don't. I just sort of do this. Now, I mean, if it's fun for you, great. I mean, I don't know. I've thought about maybe taking some of my old videos and then maybe speeding them up a bit. Maybe. Or just trying to figure out, But right now, I love doing what I do. I love just building. I love just talking. Oh, here, hold on. We're missing some stuff. Here's this piece. And here we go with this piece. Here, blue piece. And we stick it on the back. There we are. So, okay. So now, we're moving forward. Okay, here we go. We're moving forward. Alright. There it is. There we go. And yeah. Now we're off to building. Okay, now we're off to building. I don't know, it's going to always be interesting when you build these cars. It's just how it is. It's fun though. It's fun. So yeah, we're got to put pieces together. But anyway, I usually talk about stuff, so I don't know. I guess let's get started talking about other stuff while we build, as we have fun putting pieces together. But I like building Lego. That's what I do. I mean, if you can see, it's in the channel. I love making videos too. I'm not always perfect at it. That's just how it is. I mean, you can't be perfect 100% of the time. I wish, but it's just not how it happens. So, hey, you live with what you live with, right? But anyway, there you go. There's the... But yeah, you live with what you live with. You enjoy life. But I like doing this. I've always liked doing this. I would have done this no matter what. But anyway, I love doing this. It's really fun. But I had a dream, and maybe someday it will happen, to build a Lego city. But not just build a Lego city and show it off, but to maybe do some animation films with it and stuff. I've done some animation films. Actually, my first ones were back in like 2010, and that was way before now it's easy. That was way before. That was way before now they have software out for it. That was like the early days of YouTube. So, and I have like a total, I think, if I'm not mistaken, on the original channel I own. And it's all in the description of YouTube. But if you're not sure, it's all on iHome Entertainment. That's where I started. That's where I just was uploading any videos. And then I realized, as time went on, I realized to divide some of that stuff. And here you go. Here's the Lego channel of today. So that it was just focused on Lego and not having 100 other things that you may not want to see, because I mixed everything together. So, I mean, so it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. So when you're here on this Lego channel, you're only going to see Lego stuff. If you're on my iHome Entertainment channel, you'll see some Lego stuff, but that's old, and a lot of it is just, you know, mixed stuff. But now it runs mostly food reviews and stuff like that. So that's a little bit about what I do. And so, and I love doing this. It gives me something to do, you know. It gives something to fill my day with. Yeah. So. Yeah, and I love it. I love doing it, guys. I really do. I love building. I don't know. It's my dream. It's my dream to just make videos, because I love making videos, you know. Whether I just enjoy it. But what helps me do these more, and I don't need to say too much about it, because it's sad how people act, but I'll say it for myself. Not all people in this community or horrible people. There's just people who use us as a way to get sympathy or points, and I don't like that. That's disgraceful, because we already have a hard time as it is. But I'm on disability, and I actually have a heart condition and stuff like that, which isn't fun. I don't recommend it. I struggle, and that's how it is. That's why I love doing this building, and I want to take my mind off of it and have fun. But I have been brought to attention that there are some people who not only misuse the system, yes, I understand that, but they misuse people's goodwill. And that's not fair. That's completely dishonest, because for someone like me, who will speak out against stuff like that, I don't want to be, what is the word? I don't want to be baby coddled necessarily, but I don't want to be mistreated either. You know, you want to be given a chance. Like, hey, those who subscribe to me and comment, I'm given a chance. I'm given a chance to, you know, hey, shows that I'm making videos. So I'm still doing something, because that's why I'm very thankful of you for YouTube, because, or any platform like YouTube, like Rumble even, now, because I didn't used to be on Rumble, but I am thankful now that I am. And so, okay, here we go. And so that's, yeah, I'm going to do this. Okay. And we're on the stickers. Two of the stickers are 20, which are on the front, and the other two are on the back, and one is 22, one's 21. So that's what we're doing right now. Okay. So that's, and I didn't want to talk about it, because it's something that you're not, you don't want to talk about, because you know what people, people's stigma is, and some of it is earned, I understand, but you know that there are people who have stigma about stuff like that, and I understand why, because there are the bad actors out there, and I've thought about not mentioning it much more. I mean, I used it as inspirational to those who have it, to say, hey, find something to do. Even if you have a heart condition or you have any forms of physical disability. I have also physical problems, but but I have heart problems, which is sad to discover. It's sad to find out in a hospital that that's what you have. And they've done stuff. Now I'm taking medicine, and it woke up to me, because I just try to not think about it. It woke up to me when all of a sudden they were saying I had an issue with getting my medicine, but they finally got it to me, thank God. And they were saying stuff like, you need this medicine, it's life-saving medicine. And it kind of jolted me a little bit, in a way that was like, this is real. But that doesn't make me sad necessarily. It makes you, you appreciate life more when you realize the medicine you're taking is literally life-saving. It helps keep you alive, helps keep you going. But whatever, no matter how long any of us have on this earth, I just want to do better. I just want to be a better person, period. As good as I can be. And I'm not going to be perfect. None of us are. I mean, I don't. It's a delusion to think if I'm perfect. That's a complete delusion, because I'm not. I'm a human being, but I'm a human being who likes to do things. And I would have, if I could have ever chose a career, I would have made videos. Anyway, and so that's I love building with Legos. I love building too, but I love building with Legos mainly, and I love the idea of making movies and having videos. So. And it's going to take time. It's going to take time for this channel to grow. It's going to take time for anything to happen. And even with not it growing, I still love making the videos. So that's, how much fun is that? Okay. Here we go. Oh, now we're getting to where we're building stuff on top of. Okay. I always love these. It's funny because it'll turn out to be a car in the end. But, yeah. Yeah, it'll turn out to be a car in the end. Let's see here. Where did that piece go? Alright. Let's see here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright. Okay. Here we go. We're going to put that piece on. And then we're going to do that. And then we're going to do this too. We're going to put on both. There you go. So yeah, I just want to say, even though it's not our fault, I'm sorry that I feel like people use it, but we need to be smart anyway, But I feel sorry because it's not the projection of anybody who's on disability, hopefully, at least anyone who's good and moral, to misuse people. Like for me, you just want people to say, hey, you're doing something, or you don't even have to say anything, just, maybe even just subscribing. Like for me, if people just subscribe, and even said, hey, they liked the video, whatever, that's all I need. I mean, it's not going to change my outcome disability. The only thing that will change is that people recognize that, hey, we could do a few things, it may not be a lot, it may not. Because like I said, it's sad, and I've noticed that. And how I noticed it was watching videos on some people who got caught taking advantage, and I'm like, that's not right. That's all kinds of wrong, in my opinion. So, here we go. Do we want to do that, or do we want to do that? Actually, it looks like they're trying to do this, aren't they? Let's see here. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Is it on there? Oh, why is it that way? I'm curious. I may have messed up. Oh, wait a minute, maybe it is over here more. And they're just using it. Okay, hold on. Okay, good. See, we can just fix stuff, too. That's another thing. Fix stuff. Wait, hold on. We may have to fix this again. There we go. Oh, man, we'll get there. I make mistakes, too. That's just par for the course. Fine, just correct it if you can. Take your time. I love taking my time building these things. Actually, I could, if I get moving along, I could get moving. Sometimes I'll get stuck. It depends on the car. Depends on how they put Legos together to make it into what they want to make it into. There you go. There it is. Now, obviously, it's shaping up to be the car. It's not the car yet, which is fine. It's just shaping up to be the car. There you go. And wow. Let's look and see what else is. Okay, so where's that piece? Where's that blue piece? I hope I didn't lose a blue piece. Let's see here. Did I lose a blue piece? Or did I put it somewhere where it's not supposed to be? Let's look. There's red. There's green. I hope I didn't put it anywhere where it's not supposed to be. I know there's those cover thingies. I hope I didn't lose a piece. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. Okay. Do I have the pieces? Alright, here, let me check everywhere. I'm gonna make sure I'm not missing anything. Alright, I'm gonna look on the car. Alright, that's the thing. If it's slow build, sorry. Wait a minute. I know I did that, but... Is there? Oh, no, that's a big blue piece. Okay. I'm looking. Alright, there's a blue piece on here. I can't seem to find it. And then anything else? There's stickers. Oh, that's... Wait, hold on. That's bag 2. Sorry, never mind. Is there anything else I need besides this? Because these are extra pieces. Okay. I don't understand where these came from. Why are these extra pieces? Why are these extra pieces? Because I put that in the middle. I want to make sure I do it right. Alright, hold on. Wait a minute. I want to make sure I didn't mess up. Oh, there we go. Okay. I wanted to make sure because I know there's not that many pieces left over. Alright. You gotta do it. You gotta do it right. This may be an extra long video. Sorry about that. But that's the thing. I just want to have fun. Enjoy life. You know. You'll make mistakes, but you have fun. You know. Make videos. That's why I encourage disabled people to do. Just actually find something to do, you know. That's the best thing we can do. I'll be quiet while we open this next bag. Alright, that's a bag down. Alright, I understand having a few pieces left over, but that many pieces, that was like, well, wait a minute, where's that? Alright, let's get back to putting stuff together. There you go. But yeah, it's just sad, so I don't know, I don't want to mention as much because it's not just, it's just, you know, it's not just that it's a struggle or anything like that. My idea was encouragement of people, and I don't know if I should even bring it up even for encouragement purposes, because that was my whole hope, was to encourage disabled people to do something better with, you know, with their life and stuff, and to, even in disability, to actually you know, find something like doing YouTube, because that's what I do, you know. I mean, you don't have to do YouTube. I do YouTube. But I know there's some disabled people who make a little extra income. Not enough to, but it's just, and it's more for them to do stuff. But they'll do stuff like on Etsy, they'll sell like jewelry or something like that. Or they'll sell, you know, there's some that will do something like that, okay? They'll do some things, or they do diamond art or something like that. Whatever distracts them. I like to do YouTube videos because I think you can build something, you know, even if you don't, you know, you can just build stuff, right? So that's why I like YouTube, okay? Well, and it's videos, you know, I like making videos, and you can feel like you're doing something, even if you don't get to be wealthy, millionaire, or anything, or it doesn't improve you financially, you still have the experience of doing it and say, hey, I could leave behind something I actually did, maybe even encouragement, you know. So that's the thing, you know, maybe even encouragement of, my stickers aren't always that great, and that was 16, by the way, sticker 16, which is on here. There you go. So we're starting pulling stickers out, but yeah, just be an encouragement. And I don't know if I should even talk about it anymore a little bit, because you struggle because you don't know who's going to watch your videos, because there's tons of videos I can make. Not everybody's going to watch every video, but if I can get them almost in every video to be somewhat of an encouragement to people, it's worth it. But if it's going to put the community at harm because of wrongful people who misuse it, I don't know if it's worth it anymore. And so I struggle with that, because it's like, it's hard enough to live with what you have, and the world already doesn't completely care about you. I mean, they have this awareness month for a reason. I remember a murder show did awareness month for disabled people, because they're the most taken advantage of community of anybody. They're the true minority of anybody. They're the most taken advantage of financially, because there's people who don't see them as humans, and you know, I know they're the most taken advantage people out there, and that's the truth. But there's a lot, there's a lot of good too. But they're most, and they'll show that by with them doing the murder shows. Will do like awareness month for them. At least the one time I watched, and they will actually, show murders that were committed against people with disabilities, and it's sad, and it's horrible. But so I struggle, and I'm being honest. I really struggle. I don't need to say I'm being honest either. It's almost like that's kind of stupid maybe for me to say that, but it's just I struggle with the idea of what to do. To be honest, there's words I say I shouldn't probably say, because if you could see it for yourself of how, but it's just sad that there are people who ruin it for other people, and some of us are just out here trying to be encouragement because we live with actual problems, conditions, and to have people act badly is hurtful. And because some of us, all we want is a chance and acceptance. Like, you know how some like, let's say, I'm going to use this example. Let's say Lego, it will never happen, but let's say Lego ever contacted me and said, here, just build this Lego set. You know how much it would mean the world to me on some of us, because it gave us something to do, because we were recognized a little bit, even if it's not all the time. Like they just did it one time or something like that, I'd be thrilled by it. So, and stuff like that, that would give people support, right? Okay, here, we'll do that with that piece. And so I feel kind of hurt by it, be honest. Anyway, I feel kind of hurt by it, because the fact of the matter is, even though we struggle, I really don't want anything from anyone. I just want to be left alone. Well, you just want to have, I don't know if, I have people who respect me or not, and I just generally don't. I just ignore them, because it's just, it's just how it is. I just ignore them, but it's sad to see how a person's actions can ruin it for everybody else, especially those who actually are struggling. And so that's what's kind of hurtful about it, about the situation. That, oh, whoops, wrong place. Stuff. It's down here. Alright. It's hurtful. It's hurtful. But we'll just move the pieces. It's just hurtful because, again, you don't want sympathy in a way that is like, oh, I'm sorry to what you're going through. I mean, if people say it, I'm cool, whatever. It doesn't bother me. But I guess I'm not looking, most of us are not looking for sympathy, or at least I'm not, anyway. I don't know if I could say, I hope most of us aren't. But most of us generally aren't looking for sympathy. We're just like, hey, we're a part of something, we're like, I'm part of this, I'm building this, I'm a part of we have some people that just even verbally support you. I mean, you don't realize how much a verbal supporting of a person can mean to someone, just like saying, hey, and I don't know, it's kind of a catch-22 when it comes to these things. Because on the one hand, you want to feel like a normal person, even though you're not. I'm not delusional. I know I'm not. Okay, I know I have problems, but I didn't choose. if I'm being all honest, I didn't choose to be born this way. I didn't, and that's what what frustrates me is you act like you had a choice. Like you went to God and go, "Oh God, it'd be fun. Make me disabled this time. Send me back to Earth. Let me see what that's like." You know, it's ludicrous. I didn't choose. Just like I didn't choose to be born on this planet. My parents put me here on this planet through whatever they're at, you know, through their obvious actions. I didn't choose to be here, but I'm going to make the most of it. You know, I'm going to do the best I can. And that's the thing, you know, if I would have chose to be born on any planet, it wouldn't have been here. And it wouldn't have been a disability. But I didn't have a choice. Maybe there's a reason for it. Maybe the reason is, maybe I can make a difference in spite of who I am, right? But how do you make a difference in spite of who you are? If there are people who take advantage of that, and there are people like me who just want to live, as we put this piece on, who just want to live a fairly normal life with the best they can with what they have, and not I want to use the word lightly, be accepted, but it's not even just about being accepted. It's about being like, and I don't even know if recognition is the word. Respect, yeah, but respect you have to earn. But at least being treated well. You know, I know disabled people struggle with having enough money to be able to, you know, do things because the government doesn't care really about us, and they don't. They really don't. We know it. Those are born with it, especially. You know, we didn't have a choice, but or like have opportunities, like I said, like. I mean, gaming companies, if they really want opportunities, you know, help give some disabled people a game to try, or at least include some of us into some things. You know, like I guess inclusion would help. Maybe having a place for us as a community center to have a place where we can like collab together for like YouTube videos, gaming, you know, things like. I mean, it'd be so much fun to have some of that, but it's just you don't know what to say. That was a big piece right there. We put that on with the two white pieces. There you go. Look at this car so far. And I don't mean to say that just because we're building Legos, but it's made me sad. And honestly, what's the word? It makes you feel bad because it's like you feel like there are certain crazy people out there who would harm disabled people because of some bad person's actions. And it makes you almost feel, in a way, not safe anymore. And I don't even know, moving forward, how I'm going to, and maybe, I don't know how many people will see this video, maybe they'll pass it on as a warning, maybe there'll be help, support for us. But how can we move forward in those who have disabilities in a healthy manner that will help them, and maybe not help them just like financially, but help them like what I do here, like help, you know, subscribe to people who are making videos, who are doing things, maybe give them some support to make them feel safe. How do we move forward? Knowing that people who actually suffer, who have conditions, who moving forward, how do they feel safe, or how do, in the midst of bad people, you know, bad, and I'm not just talking about, you know, that there are good people who would stand for you, you know, there are good people who stand for you, but I just don't know, because I've seen some stuff lately that indicate that with the way bad actors have acted and the way I know, you know, they're going after not just people who deserve because they're misusing a system, but they're also harming us in a way. And how do we move forward from here? And do we just hide and just say it's not worth it? Or do we still continue fighting forward, hoping that are hoping that our voices will be heard, but the right voices will be heard, and that the right voices are heard, those people will be given chances, and not just like financial chances, but chances like what I do here: build Legos, be on YouTube, things like that, and be safe, and not have to worry about certain bad actors who have it in their mind. Well, not only bad disabled actors or bad people take advantage of the system, but have bad actors who, on the other side, who have no problem. Here we go. Moving the page. Who have a problem that would harm even actual disabled people. Who are unhinged, so to say, because they see a wrong, and there is a wrong, but they go after the wrong people. And so it's a real upsetness of mine, because I've talked about it on this channel as more of an encouragement thing, not as a sympathy thing, because I actually don't care. I mean, I am where I am, and it's not that I don't care that I have it, it's I don't care because I'm not, all I care about in the end is that I enjoy doing my videos, and that there are people. Okay, here we go, we got 15, so there's two of them, 15, look at it. And they're easy. Okay. How do I live a good life and still encourage people, knowing that there are people out there who look down on us and who are unhinged people, who will go after one group for doing, like, taking advantage of the system. I've seen that, where now they're going after people, which is fine, that some of those people need to be, they were taking advantage. They go after those people but they go after everybody. And that's not a good thing, where they justify targeting disabled people, and I'm afraid of that. Because disabled people use food stamps and a lot of these other systems because it helps them, like it helps them with their day-to-day life, but I feel like there is harm coming to us. It's a weird feeling, but there's harm coming to us, and how do we protect ourselves from these harms? Do we disappear? So it's a real concern of mine. I'm not saying I'm going to disappear anytime soon. I'm going to build Legos, but do I just keep quiet and say, you know what? Is it even worth saying something? Is it even worth defending who we are as a people? It shouldn't come to this point. I don't know if it's really coming to this point, but I see things in a way, because I had mentioned something to my woman, and I'd see things in a way that doesn't. Okay, it just doesn't. And it's hard. Oh, these are clear pieces. Look at, they're printed. Even they're printed, or they're clear pieces. That's awesome. All right, so let's put a sticker on. But I still do YouTube. Do I stay silent? And do I just say, do I just stay silent for being disabled, and then trying to encourage people like myself to get out there and do stuff? Or, oh yeah, see, this is going to go, cool. Or do I continue and go and just still do it? Still say, hey, you know what? It's what I am. You just accept it or not. So that's a dilemma I'm facing, because I did bring it up, and I thought about not bringing it up today, just for the fact of the matter, like, maybe it's not a good idea. Maybe people don't need to know anymore, because I wasn't using it. I wasn't even using it. I was just saying, hey, it gave me an opportunity to make videos. That's what I do in my free time, right? It gives you an opportunity to make videos. It gives you an opportunity, and it's kind of like, I guess it's like, you get to people, if people say, oh, I saw your video, that was so cool, you're just kind of like, even in your own community, you're just like, oh, thank you, because they're like, at least, and some of them will be like, at least you're doing something, I could be in sorrow and going, oh, woe was me, and that's not what I want to do. That's not me. I have this opportunity, and I love doing these videos. I have this opportunity to do this. Why not do it? This is me. If I weren't on my disability and stuff like that, this is what I would be doing. If I had all the chance in the world and build something. I'd build something to be excited about it. Have like make videos, even make videos with other people, things like that, you know, and just to actually have fun. And so it's as we build this car, and I don't know, it's been a focus for me for a bit, only for the fact of the matter. Okay, so 13. Woo, 13. Only for the fact of the matter is I feel bad that there are bad actors that ruin things for people and may cause other people unnecessary harm for disability, for their, you know, and so, and that, yes, you may be getting rid of bad actors, but at the same time, oh, it's up. Okay, so it's up. At the same time, like, okay, hold on. Let me see if I can do this the right way, because I think, well, I think it's this way. Yes, it's this way. Okay, good. We're putting on stickers 13 and 10. I'll have to show you the sticker book maybe, because we're getting down there. And it's sad because I know how it feels like to be on disability. I'm by myself most of the day. And this is what I do. This gives me something to do, and I play games. You know, I have channels, you know, for the very reason I do things, food reviews, with basic, even if it's just going to the supermarket, you know, I mean, and pick up some food, and I do something on peanuts or something, you know, so it's all that. It's all awesome. It's all cool. It's all stuff that, you know, you want to, you know, that I have fun doing, you know. Okay, hold on. I need to figure out something. I think I'm missing something. Alright, let's go back through the book. Wait, what am I missing? Where do those go? I'm missing something. I know I'm missing something. I just haven't found out where yet. Oh, man. I'm too unfocused on other things. Let's see here. I know I'm missing something. What am I missing? Oh, that's covered. Did I miss anything? I don't think I missed anything. But for some reason, I feel like I missed something because I have pieces left over. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing I have pieces left over, but where did those pieces go? Let's see. Actually, those pieces may just be pieces left over, to be honest. Because I don't even see them. Oh, hold on. I may have something to fix. Okay. Oh, brother. We need to stop doing this. We need to focus better. Okay, hold on. We're pulling apart the car a little bit. Okay, come on. Alright. Gotta get in here. Yeah, we gotta get in here. Okay. Alright. Thank you. Now I'll put this back. Alright. See? We make mistakes. Alright. So, they want it up. Oh. They want it up like this. And the others, I think the other pieces, yes, I can see why those other pieces are left over. Okay, so the other pieces I can see are left over. Okay, that piece isn't the one that's left over. Alright, we gotta pay attention better. I am doing okay, but we got to pay attention better. Okay. Let's see here. There you go. Here you are. Let's... Oh, wait, hold on. We're not being very bright about this. Let's pop this in. Yeah, let's pop this in. Okay, come on. Come on, you can get in there. Let's pop this in. Alright. Then, move forward. Yep. But you gotta... Why are you not... Why aren't you... popping in? Alright. Oh... What? I thought it was over here. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Oh, it's on top of this. Okay. There you go. There you are. Okay. everything fits in just nice and snug, which is nice. It's just when you're backtracking, you're not doing very well. Backtracking, right? Alright, so we already did all this. Alright, so I know we have to do something like this. Something like this to build it back. There. Okay, there you go. Let's see how we did. Yep, we did it. Man, take back steps. And actually it looks good now. Looks like it's supposed to be. Okay. And we did the stickers. Now we're on, and we did the 2 final pieces. Now we're on bag 3. I'll open it up again, and we'll be silent. So anyway, it's just one of those. It's one of those things. But I still like to say to those who have physical problems, try to find something to do, or any disability like immune diseases. Or I know there's a few on YouTube that I've run into over time. I think it's nice to get encouragement that have disabilities. That are like doing YouTube, and some of them made it. Some of them are. They're just doing videos like I am, just because it gives them something to do. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. I may have jumped ahead. Alright. Let's look. Let us look. Okay. So we do one on that side. Oh, that's different. So they really want a gray piece, not that piece. They really want these little gray pieces on this side. Interesting. Okay. Let's do what they say. 1-1. Okay, awesome. Okay. Now we have a little gray piece. So yeah, and I know I spent quite a bit of this video, and it's stopping and showing. Here you go. There's your Bugatti. Wait till it looks like an actual Bugatti. That's gonna be cool. Lego Bugatti. It's the only thing I can afford. It's fun to build this. Anyway, yeah, moving forward, I wonder if I do or don't. I may still, but it's just kind of, it makes you sad. I don't know, it makes you sad, but makes you kind of, like, I don't know, not happy. Because in the end, there's bad actors on both sides. That's what I see it, okay? There's those, and then there's those who think they're doing justice, and in the sense of doing justice, harm innocent people, and don't care or don't think about it, and then think that they're justified, and then watch as people turn against them, and then they're like, well, I thought it was right, and they try to justify their thing, but there's no justification of it, because if they were right, they would have thought about it first before doing what they did, So it's kind of, like I said, again, it's kind of a sad situation that we find ourselves in a world where people who think they're doing justice and they're crying the loudest, I don't know if they're actually committing justice. I always tend to believe that those who cry the loudest are those who scream and cry the loudest, not those who talk about stuff. Those who scream and cry the loudest are the ones who are causing the problems. Okay, so let's see. Is it one without it, or is it all one with it? Because I don't see the line on the other one, unless there's something they're not telling me. If there's lines on all of them, then I'm just going to use whatever it is. Yeah, there's lines on all of them. So, and so far, see, is there any other black pieces that have no lines on them? Nope, there's only the 2, so I'm just going to put it in. There you go. Alright. So then we're going to put all this together. We're building the front of this car. Oh boy. I do like this. It turns out to be the car. I mean, it's awesome. It's just a lot of pieces to put together. Just, but it's cool. I mean, it's cool what Lego can do. I mean, it just shows how Legos come far. And I don't mind it. I really don't. I think it's kind of cool. It really is. Okay, there you go. There's your front of your car. So far, I know that's not the finished front, but it's getting there. It's getting there. We're getting there. They are a little bit more of a heavier duty building style. It's not like, I mean, there are people I know could do it. It doesn't. If you can do it, great. That's why I never say no one could do it. You'll be amazed what people can do. Even you give it to a kid and find out they actually can build a car and you can't. I mean, so there is a level of that, which is awesome. Oh, here, hold on. You know what? Oh, I see. Does it go like this? I may be missing something. I hope I'm not missing anything. Okay, I got the wings on. I did that. Okay. So, I am missing something, but it's not what I think. Okay. So there you go. Shows it on there. Oh, it shows also another piece on there too. Alright. Okay, here we go. On the same piece. Then we do this. So it's a weird uplifted piece, I guess. I don't understand that because they're trying, or at least I'm trying. Oh, it is uplifted, but okay, we're figuring this out. That's another thing. We're figuring this out. It's uplifted piece, but they're doing this type of thing. So they're trying to squeeze a piece in here, but I don't see how. Oh, it is. It's up against there. Okay, it's kind of it's a weird way. It's weird. That's what I'm saying. You sometimes run into these weird, this piece builds into this piece, that makes this piece, that builds into that piece, and sometimes they do it weird. But by the end of it, it's generally, by the end of it, it's decent sturdy cars. Sometimes you run into cars where you're like, if you have kids, you're like, no, they're not going to play with this car. Because it was, not only does it takes time to put together, but it's, here, I'll play this game so I know that, okay. Not only does it take time to put together, but there's pieces in there that are, you put a lot of small pieces. I've noticed in this at times, there's a lot of small pieces depending on the car to build the big piece, to build the ultimate, because you're putting all these small pieces in weird ways, which end up looking like the car, which actually is really cool. So there you go. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay, that took time, and those are both of those pieces. Okay, so it's fun. They're actually not that hard, but once you have to sometimes think about it and a little bit stop. I have to once in a while. Other times I just barrel through it. Something that's maybe actually complicated. It takes no time. Sometimes it takes time. Awesome, but yeah. So that's the thing. And in a way, I want to be an encouragement. I want to, in spite of what happens to someone, or it happens even to me, I want to be an encouragement. I want to be a person, and I want to be a person of good. A person that says, hey, let's, I guess, even with disabled or not disabled, let's do better. Let's do good. And that's why I want to be, that type of person. But when does it feel like that our safety amidst these people who think they're trying to do the right thing, when is it concern for our safety? That we aren't safe anymore because of some radical nut jobs or radical people who decide that they have a view and you get caught in the crossfires of their view. I mean, I already witnessed that when they stopped food stamps for everybody. It was for a while, and it was finally we gone back towards the end of the month. But it was a concern because it's one thing to go after the people who are misusing the system. It's another thing entirely to go after everybody and their brother, because you're using that to, the cure can't be worse than the disease. You're going to have a whole nother problem on your hands. And those people who are doing that are going to be guilty of that problem. And it's sad. We shouldn't have to be. But yeah, that's where I'm concerned. And that's where I start seeing evidence of things going wrong. And it's sad. It shouldn't. And, anyone should be safe and do well. But when is it time to just say, when will it be time? Or if any. If not, great. I hope for the good future. But if not, when will it be time for disabled people to finally be silent and say whether it's worth something or not worth something, to say something, here we go. Let's do this. Where we're just quiet and we do our thing. Or, So it is a bit of a concern of mine. Okay? So, but at the same time, I am glad. I'm glad if you've seen some of my videos, if you've seen some of my other building videos where I encourage anybody could do it. Just, that's another thing. We need distractions. Like, do YouTube. Build with Legos, do something with Legos, do games, have fun. It's awesome, it's great. So, yeah, that's what I say. Have fun. Look, I'm having fun building this car. So, but yeah. So it's a thought process of mine, and I have to think about it. Because I feel like we're living in different times. Disabled people fought for a lot to get to where they are. If you look at how some of them were treated, oh, here. We gotta move this back, I think. Do we? Wait a minute. Why is that? Hold on. Well, it says that's the spot. Okay. So it says that is the spot. And then, yeah. Because I put that there. But does it... Oh, they want it to go... Wait a minute. Why does it show it like that? Because over here, it doesn't show it like that. It shows it like this. It shows it facing that. But then if I look over here... Oh, it still shows it. Okay, it's just as a black. Okay, good. I'm a little concerned there for a minute. Okay. Don't want to make mistakes. Gotta fix my mistakes. Actually, it was an uncertain concern. It wasn't even worth it. So, and here we go. It's cool. It's building up to be a car. And these, of course, at the end of it, you'll see these small pieces make, along with some big pieces and things like that. They're making the car. So, oh, it's just the black piece. There's no blue piece. Okay, cool. Because I wonder about that, but I didn't. Okay, good. Because it's different. There's probably going to be like a steering wheel or something added in there. That's awesome. All right. But I still like to say for now, if you are, just try to move forward the best you can, in spite of what people do or what people say or how people act. It's a shame. It's a shameful thing. And I will be the first to say that. It is shameful. But not everybody should pay for the price of one shameful person's ways. For everybody, it's not fair. And I could say that. It's not fair. And life isn't going to be fair. People say life's going to be fair. It's funny. I always love that people say life's not fair. I've lived long enough in this world to know, yeah, life isn't fair. They're right. But these are the same people that, when you say life isn't fair, these are the same exact people who, when something goes wrong on their end, they won't accept it. So I could say it. Life isn't fair. Because life goes good for them. And then all of a sudden life actually deals them a blow. And they're like, oh, life's not fair. You were telling me that. And you didn't know that? Oh, brother. People are funny. It's all fun and games until someone gets hurt, right? Oh, cool. Okay, hold on. I may have to actually move this up. I'm a little concerned I may have to move this up because I need that spot. So I may actually have to move this up towards, towards the middle. towards the middle. I think that's what they really wanted. It's weird pieces for a reason. Ah, there you go. There you go. Look at that. And then there's that clear piece, because it's probably going to be like a stick shift. Because everybody in these cars, there's a lot, not all cars of these cars, but most of these cars I feel like they've had, or quite a few of them, they've had the stick shift. The steering wheel is different. It's not like a Lego steering wheel. I like that they have a steering wheel. I mean, it works. But it's not the Lego steering wheel. Here, I'm going to put the shifter in. This little round ball thing that looks like a microphone. I have plenty of those. They use them as microphones too. That's why I say that. Because it came with the bus tours. I have that on the channel too. You watch that? I built that on the channel. But like I said, I mean, you just got, I know, you got to move forward. You got to, and I'm going to move forward. But it is kind of a concerning situation. Because then hey, deal with the bad people as they come. They get in trouble. Cool. But I'm starting to see unhealthiness of dealing with it, and it's kind of sad and concerning. Okay, hold on. Here, hold on. We got add a piece in between there, black piece. Ah, there you go. So now the steering wheel is lifted up, so it doesn't look like. Okay, cool. Cool. There we go. There's our Bugatti. There you go. All right, let us continue. Moving forward. So we added the steering wheel. We did all that. Good. Yeah, I think we're finishing up this car. We really are finishing up this car. I'll make sure I don't make mistakes so far. I think so good. Yeah. I think most of the pieces are being used up. Because I've been paying attention more. So yeah, I've been paying attention a little more. Okay. So now we have a 3-piece apparently, and we want to put it here, and it's number 4. Let's just get number 4. Okay, number 4. Okay, here you go. Number 4. We're just gonna put it on, and then we'll move the piece around the way we want it. Okay. All right. Okay. Now we want the piece like this on here. And that's the fun thing. You're just figuring out the stickers, putting them on. There you go. There's the piece. And then they're saying number 4. And then number 1. There's also number 1. So here's sticker 1. We're getting down there, but it's going to take a bit though. It's still going to take a bit. Okay, so here we go. Oh boy. Here we go. Okay. There we are. Alright. But again, I do like it that there are disabled people who are doing well, who are doing good, or in spite of what's going on, and that's kind of like what I like to do. Just do well. In spite of what's going on, just try to be. Actually, not just try, but be a good person the best you can. I mean, none of us are perfect, and that's obvious. It's not. I wish we were. That'd be nice. Perfect world, no crime, no crazy, anybody crazy, So yeah, it'd be nice. But it's what it is. So it's what it is. So there you go. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put the sticker on. The sticker piece on. Okay, another sticker piece. What sticker piece was that? That was number 9. This is number 5 for the other one. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Sticker piece 5. And I put them on the best I can. There's some people who are just amazing with stickers. I'm not one of them. Sometimes I do pretty good. Sometimes I do pretty good. But other times it's just like, nah. There you go. But it doesn't stop me from wanting to build. And I enjoy it, guys. I enjoy it. It's fun. It's fun putting stuff together yourself. Building, whether it's this car, things like that. I don't know. Like I said, I do encourage those who are on YouTube. Now we're putting these weird things together. Make videos. I mean, that's do your best. I have my bad days, good days, but I still wake up. I'm glad to be alive. That's the thing, and I think that's what's hurtful about the whole situation is some of us have fought a lot to be where we are, and to just have some bad actors try to take that away or try to do things is not fun. Just never is, right? But that's why I say, I hope we can move forward. I hope there can be a thing I hope there could be a way that helps those who are on disability to, in spite of bad actors, to feel like they can at least feel safe from situations, So it's sad. Whether, that they feel protected, that they could have their food, they can have their, not collapse the whole system because a few bad people do some things that they shouldn't be doing. Alright, here you go. I think that's right, if I'm not mistaken. It's kind of weird because there's a weird edge, in my opinion, but I'm going to do it that way. If I have to, I can always correct it later. Okay, there you go. Alright, so those are weird though. I'll say that. To me those are weird. They're funny. I think they're funny. Okay. Oh man. I mean, it's gonna look like a cool car in the end. I mean, I always love the cool cars, but those little things at the end of that car are completely hilarious. They're just hilarious. Oh man. Someone's gonna be like, you probably don't know Bugatti's cool with those things. Well, maybe. It's just funny to me. I mean, it's funny, but hey, it's not bad. It's just funny. Oh, hold on. I think we screwed up. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, I don't know if that's supposed to go that way or... There we go. I know that's supposed to move forward. Thank God. There we go. Alright. Alright, let's see. Anything else? I added those two. What's all this stuff? Oh, that's gonna be the... Okay, let's look. Okay, now we have some stuff we're adding. Okay, so the Bugatti symbol goes here. Awesome. There it is. And then we have these two pieces that go magically on the other side, like this. So yeah, this is a build. I will tell you that. That's a build. It's a cool build, but it's a build. There you go. Now our Bugatti is taking shape as a beautiful car. Oh, so that's what they wanted. Oh, nice. Nice, it goes in. So that's kind of cool. Okay, that is cool. Now that's cool. Okay, that makes sense. If a car actually had wings like that, that'd be a whole nother weird. But that's cool. It goes in and it kind of forms like a grill in the front of it. Look at that. So that's gonna be cool. Okay. That is actually kind of cool, believe it or not. Okay, nice. All right. That's it. Oh, that is it. There's no more. Oh, there's extra pieces. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so those should be about there. Okay, I can see why those are extra pieces. Okay, good. Don't want like tons of extra pieces. If you have tons of extra pieces, you did something wrong. Okay. Here we go. Open up another bag. We'll be quiet while we do it. Alright. Here we go. And we're putting it together. And we're actually having fun. Yeah, we're having fun. We're having fun. It's fun to put Lego. That's another, I know. But as we build this set, just keeping food for thought. I just treat everybody the way you want to be treated. I mean, I'm not saying that there shouldn't be people who get in trouble for what they do. But just treat everybody the way they want to be treated. That's just a good golden rule to have. But yes, I know, and some of those people use it in bad ways. I know, again, karma does come back and bite people. It's just, you can't avoid it. It's not respecters of if you're wealthy, it does come back. That's how it works. I always love it. I'll say something like this. I learned something. Those who make the guns, those who have the guns make the rules. But what those same people who say that forget, but who has the ultimate guns? The ultimate guns belongs to the universe. It makes the rules, the real rules that matter. So that's what I always find funny. Is wait till that rule goes against those people who, it's just you like I said, encouragement would be, you just gotta live a good life, do the best you can, try to be actually a good person. Oh, 2, we need 2. Why did I pass that 2 up? Okay, flat 2. I was looking for. I don't know why I'm looking for 3. I'm looking for 3. There you go, 2. There you go. Flip it over. You have all this. Cool, huh? Look at that instructions. Alright, we got it. We're getting there, folks, we're getting there. These are axes, but you could tell they look like little weird knives or axes. Like, I see them in kitchens, but apparently, where's this piece going? This piece is going on the back. And it's going like this. And it looks like, is it going like this? Or only like this? It may be only going up here. I think it's only going up here. Let's see, yeah. Okay. We'll get back to that. Okay, we'll get back to this car. Okay. So now, we're putting pieces together. So we're starting to build. Okay, here we go. Let's build this. Let's build these little black pieces first. But I could still say to people, watch out for yourselves, protect yourselves, do the best you can. Oh, it's a 2. Well, they say it's a 3-piece. Oh, because one's a 3-piece, the other's a 2-piece. That's the problem. Running it. Okay. They're trying to do it like that. Okay, cool. And then we have 2 pieces, I guess. 2 pieces underneath. Interesting build. I keep saying this. There's some interesting pieces in these builds. There's this. Oh, this must be like the bottom. I see what this. I think I know where this is going. Okay. Because the front's already pretty much finished. I think they're finishing the back end. Now I'm putting stuff in there. Okay, where is the final one? Where's the final? Oh, it's not axe. It always looks like in a murder film, the cleaver, or in a chef's kitchen. But now it's used in the car. See, that's why I say there's interesting pieces here. There's very interesting pieces in this build. Okay. Here we go, I guess. And now, what we're doing is we're building this, and we're adding. I just think I always play by the rules too. Or play, but just be nice. Don't be a jerk to people. It doesn't matter who you are. Just don't be a problem. Try to be the best you can be, in spite of what people do. But it doesn't make you it doesn't make it doesn't make me any less nervous about how people act or what people do. But in a way, yeah, you still do what you can. Okay, so hold on. Let me look at this. Let me look at this a little closer. Okay, so they want me to shove that into here. But that's going to be, one of these goes over here. Okay, come on, go in. Alright. And the other one goes in on the other side. These are weird pieces. And Lego's made some weird pieces too, though. Okay, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. No, it doesn't. Okay. We'll have to switch that piece. I thought I was doing the right thing. Apparently not. So apparently you gotta do like this. I'm gonna keep it straight. Apparently you gotta do like that. And you gotta add it like this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, add it like this. There you go. There it is. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Look at that. Alright, look at that. Okay. So now you have your blades and or your back end. So there you go. And now we have to pull this up over here. Show this off. And now we got to figure out and put this in. Yeah, we got to put this in. Alright, there you go. So now it's a weird back end. Oh man, look at that. Weird back end. Okay. And then the other thing we get to do, which will help seal off this back end, is we got to put together the license plate. Some of these pieces, like I keep saying, some of these pieces, there's more to them. If you do really well at it, awesome. I think I do okay. But if you do really well at it, that's... Oh, okay, hold on. Let's first do this. Okay, so we're not messing with that piece yet. We're messing with this piece. So what we're doing is we're putting... Oh, there's some strange pieces. Oh, there's some strange pieces, folks. Some strange pieces. But it's cool. It's cool in the end. It does look cool in the end. Doesn't mean that there's not any less strange pieces, but it does look cool in the end. Okay, there's that. There's that. There's even this piece. There you go. And now we're up to sticker 12. So 12, yeah, we're getting down. We're getting down. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 stickers left. Thank God, that's almost done. I mean, it's fun. It is fun to build this, but I will say the stickers aren't as fun. They are and they aren't. Let's just say that. I think it's an accomplishment too. But at the same time, I'm not good at it, so I don't know how fun or not fun they are. But okay, so there it is. There's the name of the Bugatti, or the little branding for it. There you go. There you go. Awesome. Awesome build, folks. We're getting there. I also, another thing, I'm on YouTube and on TikTok. Well, not on TikTok on this one. On YouTube. On this one, I'm doing shorts. So if you want to see some of the shorts of, like, the box and stuff, there's a short on that so far. And then I'll do a short later on after the car's built with the car and have fun with it. So there you go. And then, who knows, we may animate it sometime too. I do stop motion animation. Like I said, did them in the past. It was fun. And I did before, and now I'm glad that there's more people who like to do it. I mean, it's awesome. It's always awesome when there are more people and there's books. So I bought books on it. Even though I've done it in the past. The reason why I bought the books is because it's nice to always learn and grow. Even if you know something. It's always nice to grow and learn more. Okay? So that's how I approach it. Okay, hold on. We gotta figure this out now. Because it goes like that. Okay, so which one is this? They say 17. Alright, let's put them on. So it doesn't, I guess it doesn't truly matter as long as you just get the triangle in there. Okay. Let's get that sticker in there. There you go. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sticker in there. There you go. Okay. There you go. Alright, there's, oh, there, see, R2, and the stickers are coming up fast, so it's like this, it's not like one and then we go build more pieces. I think the stickers are kind of coming to their end, which is awesome, and they're smaller. Sometimes the bigger ones, sometimes you wait in the big one, there's a big one that's the last one. I've had that on some of my builds in the past. Let's see here. Yep. I think that's, yeah, it's a weird triangle piece. Okay, that's in there. I always have a hard time with these these weird pieces. So sometimes, but there you go. They're in there. Okay, good. But yeah, just get out there, have fun. Even if whether you're on disability or not, just get out there and build, have fun. That's my encouragement to anyone, but especially those who have struggles, who feel like are lost. I know they do. This is a distraction. That's why I said I love it, because it's a distraction. So there you go. Okay, so we gotta put this in. Oh man. Okay. Oh man. Okay, there we go. So now we gotta do that, and we gotta do this. Oh, it's always weird pieces to put together. Right, it's always the weird pieces that go together. Always love it. Like I keep saying, this is not a, oh, it's not an easy build, but it's a fun build. That's the whole point of this. It's a fun build, and you can have fun with it and show it off, display it. I display. I think I display a few of them, but I can't display all of them. All my Speed Champion cars. I have too many. I have too many of these different cars, so they're packed away nicely in boxes. Ones I don't display anymore, or just don't, because you don't have room. And then I can pull them out. I may pull them out and because I did this before I was doing YouTube, or at least for the Lego thing again. And before I was doing YouTube, I was doing this, so it would be nice to kind of display it again and build. Okay, so here we go. So that's all it. Everything's done. Stickers are on. Let's do this. Okay, so now we're putting together this final big piece, the big push. The big push to make it the Bugatti we want. We may not own a real one, but we sure own a Lego one. And that's just as fun. And we built ours, so there you go. See, there's always an upside to things, you know. I built mine. I never have to change the oil in it. It works. You know, you gotta have fun. You gotta have a positive deal somewhere. Oh wait, hold on. That may be a bad idea. Okay. I may have done that bad. Whoops. I had one of those pieces. Oh, there we go. I actually have brick removal pieces, and I have a few of them actually now. I forget how many I have now. But I have a few, and I need to have them where I can actually access them better. Okay. Okay, so there we go. All right. So now we still have this facing, and I believe, yeah, they want me to do this way, this way. Oh, we're building it up. We're building it up, folks. Oh, again, we need to put some stuff. It's like, so like this, it's always, well, not always. There's going to be a big piece at the end of this. I could already tell you that. And that's going to be the roof. But we're not there yet. But there's always sometimes these little pieces that just add up. And, you know, you just kind of build your way up. And there you go. Now you get the look of the car. Except I think, oh, that is upside down. But I think we're going to flip it that way. But right now, we're going to keep it this way. And we're going to put in our pictures, our stuff. Okay, here we go. Here's 6. Okay, so 6. I'll put the small ones first, and then I'll put the big one in. Because the small ones, I don't know. These ones may be actually easier than the middle one. I'm not sure. Usually, I think the small ones are harder because they're smaller. But there's 7. Okay, and here. And these are pretty much the same, so it won't matter. Okay. And here is Oh no, that's 8. So 6 and 8, and 7 is the middle. Okay. There you go. Yeah. Follow the instructions. You'll do fine. You'll do pretty fine. And if you have to stop, think about it. That's why these videos sometimes take longer, because sometimes I mess up. Sometimes I have to stop and think a little bit, because some of the pieces are weird. The way they have you do this, build it almost virtually upside down sometimes. And then, like now, we're going to flip this around. And it looks like it goes here. There you go. And then you see Bugatti on the front. It says Bugatti on the back. A small that they printed on there, and then your stickers that you put on the back from building it. And that's the end of the sticker book. Don't need that anymore. Okay. But it's not the end of building the car. So we take this with some clear glass pieces, because we got to make it look rich and fancy. I don't know why, but clear glass pieces sometimes make it look rich and fancy. And is there 3 or is there... Oh, there's supposed to be a 2 on each end. Oh, wait, hold on. I thought I did it, though. Oh, or is it on the back, like this? Are they trying to do this? Yeah, they're trying to do that. And there you go. There's a weird, like, little lift in it. Okay. And then, ooh. And then what we do is we grab some more pieces and start putting things together. So we want this piece. Wait, hold on. Actually, I may want to just do this piece on this edge. This piece on an edge. There you go. This piece on this edge. So that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of weird pieces to build pieces. And that piece on that edge. There you go. We built up your little... Oh, that looks cooler. Okay, that looks cooler than what that... You built up your little... Oh, I know what it's called. I use it. Anyway, you built up your little nice lift in the back. I might hate myself because I know what it's called. See, oh boy, the joys. Okay, so I think we get to pick our hubs. So are they all the same? They seem pretty much the same, though. They're just extras. Yeah, they're the same. There's extras. Okay, so here we go. We already, yeah, so, oh, they want us to put the top on it first, but I always like to put the wheels on it first. Here, you know what, I'm gonna put the wheels on it first. I'm gonna go out of order for once. Okay, there you go. There's the wheels. Okay, let's just put the rest of these on. Let's make this a cool thing. And... there you go. And here we are. Here you are. And here you are. There you go. That's finished. Look how finished this car is. It's really finished. It's really nice. Okay, then we put the person inside our Bugatti. There you go. We put our person... Oh. I think we'll lift her... I always like to keep the wrenches with them because I don't know where to put them right now. But there you go. I guess I could put them in the box if I access the box with stuff. But here you go. There's your Bugatti. There you go, right there. Okay, but it's not finished without the final touches. Oh man, of the roof. Okay. Well, I'm supposed to put it on there. See, is it? I know the person fits in there. Maybe the wrench doesn't fit in there. Okay, here, let's... Oh, that, yeah, you know. Oh, come on. Why isn't that person fitting in? Oh, here, let me... Why in the world's going on with our person? Okay, I'll put the wrench next to him. There you go. Sometimes I swear. Okay. It barely fits. It fits, but it barely fits. Feels like. Okay, there's your... Hope my camera... Sometimes my camera gets out of focus. There's your Bugatti. There's what it looks like. Look at that. And make sure we did it right. I'm gonna throw over the open the... Yeah, you just put the wheels on. We already did the hubcaps. Awesome. I put the... Yeah, we put the on and the person on. And then there's your other cars. There. The Bugatti I have. I saw that one. Don't have that one. And then those two were kind of cool too. But yeah, there's a lot of, yeah, it's awesome. Okay. So there you go. There's your instruction or stickers. I'll throw them in the box to be thrown away. There you are. There's your Bugatti. There's your Lego Bugatti. There you are. Lego Bugatti. Awesome. I love it. It works. It works out. Okay, here, make sure the back looks good. There you go. And there's extra pieces. On this one, it's okay. There's extra pieces, even for the tires. There's extra pieces, but there's your Bugatti Lego car. Awesome. I thought it was funny to have one. I saw it. I was glad to see a Lego version of it because people were doing popular music with I woke up in a new Bugatti, and so I thought it was kind of cool. But they have a Lego one. They have another Lego one too. That's blue. So that'd be cool to get that version of it too. But right now we have the white version, and I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy I got it. So thank you so much if you're watching my videos. Again, don't forget to comment, subscribe, leave a like on this video, hit the bell notification if you're on YouTube. If you made it this far in the video, thank you. Big ups to you. Maybe type in Bugatti. Yeah, type in Bugatti in the comments just to show support or show that you made it through this video. Thank you so much for listening to me as I even built this car, and it means the world. I hope again, as encouragement, whether you're disabled or not disabled, find joy, find something to do, and build a better world instead of ruining it, and protect those who need it and those who are vulnerable, and yeah, deal with bad people as they come along. That's what usually society does, you know. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I want to say God bless you very much. Keep positive as best as you can, even during hard times, and just find some joy in doing something, and I guess live the best you can, do the best you can. And again, thank you so much for watching my videos. Till next time, next Lego build. Again, God bless you, and bye for now.